On this all-new episode of Nightlife, we are bringing you all the action from round one against the Minnesota Wild.
Eichel trying to cut his way to the net, and Carlson scores! What a setup! Eichel to Carlson, short-handed!
From all of the big-time goals,
Smith looking to move it in down low, center to Middleton, blocks it! It's loose in the crease, score! Ivan Barbashev puts it home! The Golden Knights win to tie the series!
to all of the behind-the-scenes action.
This your home, Dave?
This will be it right here.
Dave's gonna get out his notes. It'll take him about half an hour to set up. There's not enough space for him.
You see the very short list of everything that Mal has done in his career.
This episode of Nightlife has it all,
Victory pumps. Ready to go home?
and it starts right now.
Welcome into this round one special episode of Nightlife, where we are taking you through the wild first round series with Minnesota. And to get this party started, we're throwing it back all the way to game one at the Fortress.
Okay, I know it's Sunday and you're used to seeing me somewhere else.
Crosby with his second sack in the game! Oh, man!
And not today. Today is all about my Vegas brothers on the ice.
Off down Eichel with room, and he scores! Jack Eichel snaps it home into the Calgary zone, drops it for Stone, and he scores! And here come the Golden Knights.
This is their time. Now it starts to get real. And it's not about one game or one win. It's about 16 wins. 2 months of grit, heart, and determination for everyone to see. 16 wins to raise the cup and be called a champion forever. Okay, you remember 2 years ago?
A devotion to destiny. Misfits to champions. The Vegas Golden Knights win the Stanley Cup in 2023.
So let's do it again. Dare to be the best again. And to the doubters and the haters, you know who you are. Make your statement clear. Be bold, be strong, be legendary. I'll see you soon, but for now, it's game one. Playoff hockey is in Vegas, baby.
After another excellent regular season, Shane, in the playoffs, second in the West, third overall in the NHL, and tonight they begin this long grind towards what they hope will be another championship.
Now it's a matter of doing it at the biggest time of the year and doing it when the intensity and the emotion is cranked right up.
Getting to this night is nothing new for the Vegas Golden Knights.
8 seasons, 7 banners of some sort. One of them the best of all, the Stanley Cup.
Golden Knights in the Wild. First round, best of 7 opens at the Fortress. Hartman driving wide down the wing, trying to cut out in front. Save made, Hill.
Tomas Hertl, what a season he had with the Golden Knights, 32 goals, and been a strong playoff performance.
Trangelo's wrist shot blocked by Faber. Hertl picks his pocket and scores! Tomas Hertl goes upstairs for the first goal of the series.
Starts with him in the face-off, wins the draw back, goes to the front, it's a broken play, and then he just steals the puck. Watch this shot.
I like to use my big body, and it's, most of my goals coming from there, so this time it works.
And Tomas Hertl gives the Golden Knights the 1-0 lead.
Boldy to Hartman into the offensive zone. Kaprizov sends it across, and a score! Boldy on the far side. He in the Wild to tie the game. And then White Cloud, the big hit on Zuccarello. Penalty.
So Vegas' first power play of the game.
They were dynamite all season long. Here's Theodore off the draw. Off the door, and he scores! 5 seconds into the power play. It's the first career playoff goal for Pavel Dorofeyev.
Look at how much net Dorofeyev has to shoot at. He puts that right in the middle. And a big one to give the Golden Knights the edge as they move up 2-1.
Back the other way, Wadley
He gets a piece, but Howden puts it in, and the Golden Knights go up 2.
Kaprizov sends it in deep. Howden back to get it. Puck loose on the boards. Howden has it. Empty net, Bang scores!
They get the job done and win game 1.
Time for our first break here on Nightlife. Coming up next, after a tough couple of games, the Golden Knights would look to get even on the road.
This is a big game for the Golden Knights. They're a team that knows how to rebound, and it's a great opportunity to win a game. Now you got home ice advantage back.
Keep it locked. Nightlife on Scripps Sports. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Nightlife.
You learn to kind of keep your emotions in check the best you can. Obviously, you want to kind of ride the emotion a little bit because momentum's a big thing, but you got to find a way to put the game behind you and move on to the next one, whether it's a win or a loss, because, like I said, both teams are always making adjustments on the fly.
You're going to have highs, you're going to have lows. Just as the nature of the beast, you're playing a really good opponent every night, whether you're in the first round, second round, third round, fourth round. It doesn't matter. You're playing one of the better teams in the league, so you got to be prepared night in, night out.
I think it's just all about like staying in the moment, not worrying about too much stuff outside of what you can control, just doing what you can to prepare for the games. Almost every minute of your day between the games goes into preparing for that next one.
You're not going to be at your best every night, but if you can kind of walk that line of being amped up to play and controlling your emotions, it's the perfect recipe.
Something about being on the road in the playoffs is sitting in the meal room with the guys and sitting, in those big ballrooms and playing cards or watching other games. And I think those are the things that you remember about the playoffs, the time you spend with each other.
Road playoff games certainly have a way of bringing everyone together. After a tough loss in Game 3, the VGK would look to get even in Game 4. And Ashley and the broadcast crew had you covered.
What's up, everyone? We've made it to Minnesota, where this first round series shifts to the road. Golden Knights looking to get back on track tonight. But first, we got to get to morning skate, and we want to bring you with us. All right, Lawman has arrived. Gary, what are you most excited about kicking off playoffs on the road?
Over here we have Eddie Olczyk and John Forsland. They're causing trouble as they always do.
And it's time for the Golden Knights to go get Game 4. Quick prediction for today.
I'll go 4-1 VGK up to 10. Tie it up. 5-2 VGK.
I like it.
Go to 5-2.
I like the spirit.
Thanks for everything.
Have a great call, guys. Off they go. All right, it's the calm before the storm here at XL Energy Center. This is going to be my vantage point. A heck of a view, too. We'll see how it compares to Dave and Shane's. Is this your home, Dave?
This will be it right here.
Dave's going to get out his notes. It'll take him about half an hour to set up. There's not enough space for him.
Did you see the very short list of everything that Mal had done in his career? Which isn't much, quite honestly.
Hasn't accomplished much.
His dopey career.
Hasn't accomplished much for a 72-year-old.
This is the tease for the broadcast that I have to read. Usually these
Can you
aren't...
give us a preview?
Yeah.
Give us a preview.
Usually these aren't well written by Tavis. For the Golden Knights, their 4-2 win to start the series, blah, blah, blah. The best part is Dave sound full.
Howden rips it home! But the postseason can provide plenty of ebbs and flows.
This is a big game for the Golden Knights. They're a team that knows how to rebound, and it's a great opportunity to win a game. Now you got home ice advantage back.
Noah, how would you sum up what it will take to even up this series today?
It's all about the start tonight. We got to come out hard. We got to play with the lead.
Got to find a way to generate more in the interior ice. Rebound, second, third chances.
Golden Knights were 4-2 winners in the opener. Minnesota with back-to-back 5-2 wins. Underway in the fourth game in St. Paul. Howden just got high stick down, and the first power play of the fourth game to Vegas. Theodore out of the point, walks it out high, his shot, score! Shane Theodore on the power play, and the Golden Knights on the board first in Game 4.
And what a shot as he goes upstairs over the left shoulder of Gustafsson.
Golden Knights up one, Trennan on the forecheck against Haig to Rossi, and he scores! He goes upstairs to tie it. Now Eriksson rolling into the circle. Cuts back. Feeds it back to a save. Like Kaprizov. Hartman rolls to the far boards. Shot blocked. Knocked the stick out of the hands of Son. And went high in the air towards the net. Hartman a chance. Save it. Hill rebound score. gives Minnesota the lead. Takes it in and defeated in front. Stone took a stick in the face, and he's down and hurt. The captain took a stick, obviously, right near the eye.
4-minute double minor, high sticking.
Short field, wrist shot, save Gustafson, rebound, and it's not Hurdle. Loose puck, Waugh scores! Nick Waugh buries it on the power play to tie the game.
Talked about second and third chances. It took 3 on this one. Just getting the puck to the net, and then it's Nick Waugh getting to that loose puck, and he rips it in for his first of the playoffs.
Here's Howden with Kolasar. Howden walking in, shot, and Gustafson made the save. Howden, the trio now. Stone on the boards. Couple of steps, feeds it down, low, score! Hurdle was in a battle in front with Hartman. It went off Hurdle and in to give Vegas the lead.
And Stone throws it towards the net off the right leg of Tomas Hurdle and into the back of the net.
Golden Knights with the lead. Middleton straight away with a wrist shot. Locked in front. Rembrandt score! Jared Spurgeon. The Wild come right back to tie it. And for the first time in this series, we're headed for overtime. Hannafin on a roll over stick. Drennan looking to break with the Golden Knights trying to catch him. Save Hell! Picked off by Barbashev. He'll feed it down low. Made it on net. Loose puck. Save Gustafson on Smith.
Oh, what a save by Gustafson.
Now back the other way. Boldy pulls up. Feeds it in front. Eriksson trying to jam it home. And Hell holds tight. Smith looking to move it in down low. Center to Middleton. Blocks it. It's loose in the crease. Score! Ivan Barbashev puts it home. The Golden Knights win to tie the series.
3 chances as Barbashev chips it in with a backhand, and the Golden Knights tie the series up at 2.
Time for a short break here on Nightlife. Coming up next, with the series knotted at 2 apiece, the Golden Knights look to continue the momentum at the Fortress.
Out high, it's Stone with a drive, and he scores! Mark Stone with a bomb! His first of the series, and the Golden Knights lead 2-1.
Don't touch that remote. Nightlife on Scripps Sports. We'll be right back.
It's a fun time of year, right? You work all season, 82 games, training camps to get here, to have a chance to compete in the Stanley Cup playoffs.
Obviously, there's going to be moments where you're not happy. There's going to be moments where you're too happy, and you just got to find ways to even kill.
It's what you work all season for, to give yourself a chance to win, and it's quite a journey to get to the top of the mountain.
Trying to chase that feeling that we had 2 years ago. I think winning it once just makes you want it that much more.
There's only 16 teams that get to do it every year. It's a long grind to get there. This is the time of year you want to be playing.
Welcome back to Nightlife, where once the series was knotted up at 2 games apiece, the Golden Knights had a chance to come back for Game 5 to regain control of the series.
Welcome inside the Fortress. Team split the first 2 here, the next 2 in St. Paul. And here come the Golden Knights as they hit the ice for game number 5 of this series. Out high to Boldy and around the Kaprizov into the middle. Eichel reads it, and he'll pick it off and skate it out. Up ice, Eichel trying to cut his way to the net, and Carlson scores! What a setup! Eichel and Carlson short-handed!
What a play by Jack Eichel. Speed, strength, puck protection. And watch as he comes up the ice, Kaprizov there leans in, and then the pass to Carlson for a wide open net. The Golden Knights have the 1-0 lead.
Only one Golden Knight has played in all 100 of their playoff games all time, and it's William Karlsson. And he picks up the short-handed goal, but Kaprizov scores! He comes right back! Kirill Kaprizov, 13 seconds later, on the power play, ties it. Pass it in the middle, picked off by Eichel. Eichel looking to break. Driving wide. Pulls up, little self-pass in the corner. Out high, it's Stone with a drive, and he scores! Mark Stone with a bomb! His first of the series, and the Golden Knights lead
Watch Eichel in the neutral zone. While coming out, great read, intercepts the pass, little chip. Now he's down in the corner. He's going to spin off Brodin, little self-pass. And then Stone right off the bench comes in, and Hummel Carlson right in front. Traffic in front of Gustafsson. And the Golden Knights regain the lead.
Pass into the middle, taken away by Middleton. Up ahead to Eriksson. Lead pass to Boldy. And a cut around Pietrangelo. Scores! And Boldy got a step and puts in his 5th of the series to tie the game. Barbashev swatting at it. Hartman up ice. Hartman with Nyquist. Hartman breaking towards the net. Cuts in front. Score!
Vegas is challenging to play for offside at the blue line.
Oh, they're challenging for offside. There goes Nyquist on the far side. Right there, it looks like he is across the blue line before that puck. That's a great shot right there. You can see behind Barbashev the white.
The play was offside at 119.
Wow!
A huge, massive break for the Golden Knights.
And for the second straight game, we're headed for OT. Haig works it down. Pierce in front of it. Oh, he scores! Brett Howard wins the game! And the Golden Knights lead the series 3 games to 2!
Time for our last break here on Nightlife. Coming up next, after a thrilling overtime win, the Knights would look to slam the door shut on the Wild and advance to round 2.
Bruce Cassidy knows they need to be better. The start's going to be very important. Continue to elevate their game and grab hold of this opportunity and move on to round 2.
All of the heart-pounding action next on Nightlife.
Welcome back to Nightlife, where now the stage was set. The Golden Knights had a chance to close out the series in Game 6 back in Wild Country.
To the Golden Knights, Shane, 2 dramatic victories, back-to-back overtime wins for the VGK to put them up 3 games to 2 and a chance to move on to round 2. And no time like the present to get it done tonight.
Well, these are the opportunities you want to take advantage of for the Golden Knights.
Game 6 begins. And now just a shot behind the net.
The Golden Knights go the power play.
Back to Theodore again. Theodore with a wrist shot and he scores! Shea Theodore, 3.5 minutes into Game 6 on the power play, and it's 1-0 Vegas.
And a great screen in front, both high and low. Hurdle, Stone, no chance for Gustafsson, and a great shot to the top corner by Shea Theodore.
And get around behind the net, and a center it, great save, Hill! Point blank on Polino. Oh, what a stop by Aiden Hill. Polino driving in deep. Puts the brakes on against Hannafin. Out high, Hartman, a wrist shot, score! Ryan Hartman, real late in the period. 4 seconds left. Big goal for the Wild, trying to stave off elimination and give them some energy going into the first intermission.
Well, keep an eye on these two as Vegas looks for a spark, as things are trending in the right direction for Jack Eichel and Mark Stone.
Carlson, pass to Eichel, and now McNabb to Stone, and the Golden Knights up ice. Stone with a soft feed. Eichel skating into it. Eichel has a step, and he scores! Jack Eichel's first goal of the series, and the Golden Knights grab the lead late in the second.
How good is that pass by Mark Stone? Talk about intelligent and hands. He just lays this into an area. He knows Eichel's got the far lane. Watch Stone. Just a little chip pass. You don't want too much. Just pass the stick to Kaprizov. And then Eichel utilizing that speed. No one's going to catch him, and he comes in and he finishes past the glove of Gustafsson.
A huge goal by Jack Eichel as they carry the 1-goal lead here into the final 20 minutes.
Faber, Boldy, in front, backhand, blocked down low by White Cloud. The exchange pass to Stone, cutting towards the crease, trying to stuff it in, and Gustafsson with a pad down. Long wrist shot, save Gustafsson, Eichel on the rebound, and he couldn't bury it. Boldy slid to cut it off. Eichel looked like he had trouble handling it.
McNabb looking to center it. Batted in by Stone. He scores! What a play by Stone from McNabb. And the Golden Knights are up 2 with 3:58 left.
They maintain possession. Watch McNabb. He sees Stone, elevates this puck, and Stone, about 2 feet off the ice, able to knock this into the back of the net.
How about the hands on Braden McNabb? Theodore and Eichel and Stone. 3 of their best players. Down low, Johansson trying to jam it. Puck loose, and Hartman scores! Right back from Minnesota with his second of the game. Half a minute to go in the third. Hartman, a wrist shot, blocked by Theodore. Log jam along the near boards. Hartman, and a working loose out in front. Hill with a good stick to knock it away. Zuccarello on the wall. Out high, Faber, a wrist shot blocked. 5 seconds, Faber another chance. That's blocked on the far wall by Howden. The puck to the near boards, and that's it. And the Golden Knights win the series in 6.
The Golden Knights able to get it done. Aiden Hill, his best game of this series.
Mark Stone will lead the handshake line. Well, the Golden Knights are hoping they got a long way to go here. 1 round down, and they're hoping 3 more to go for the VGK here in 2025. They knock off Minnesota in 6.
Well, that does it for this first round episode of Nightlife, but buckle up, Golden Knights fans, because we have a Pacific Division rivalry on our hands as the Edmonton Oilers roll into town to kick off round 2. We'll see you next time, right here on Script Sports.